Hey guys, it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. Today I'm doing a book review on The Drowning Kind by Jennifer McMahon. I think that's how you say it. So this book has had a lot of hype, and I'm giving this book 3.5 stars. There was parts of it that I enjoyed, but for the most part, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it. So you can see I read it on my Kindle, my new Kindle 7, which I did a review on the Kindle Fire versus the Kindle Paperwhite a few videos back if you don't watch that. Some new things that I've noticed. The Kindle 7 doesn't stay charged as long as the Kindle Paperwhite or even my Kindle Fire 10 that I used to have. But I'm still like it. I still would recommend the Kindle Fire over the Kindle Paperwhite. I just like it better. It's in color. I just like it better. I don't know. To me, it is more enjoyable because number one, it's in color, and number two, it's bigger. The Kindle Paperwhite is small. Yeah. Okay, so 3.5 stars on this book. I'm going to read you a synopsis, then we're going to talk about it. So it says, a woman returns to the old family home after her sister mysteriously drowns in its swimming pool. But she's not the pool's only victim. So in actuality, it's not a swimming pool like a concrete pool. It's actually a natural spring pool. So yeah, reading the synopsis, it makes you think that it's a swimming pool like in your backyard. No, it's an actual spring that smells like sulfur, and has like all the healing properties and such. That's what it is. Says, be careful what you wish for. When social worker Jax receives 9 missed calls from her older sister Lexi, she assumes that it's just another one of her sister's episodes. Manic and increasingly out of touch with reality, Lexi has pushed Jax away for over a year. But the next day, Lexi is dead, drowned in the pool at their grandmother's estate. When Jax arrives at the house to go through her sister's things, she learns that Lexi was researching the history of their family and the property. And as she dives deeper into the research herself, she discovers that the land holds a far darker past than she could ever imagined. In 1929, 37-year-old newlywed Ethel Monroe hopes desperately for a baby. In an effort to distract her, her husband whisks her away on a trip to Vermont, where a natural spring is showcased by the newest and most modern hotel in the Northeast. Once there, Ethel learns that the water is rumored to grant wishes, never suspecting that the spring takes an equal measure to what it gives. A modern-day ghost story that illuminates how the past, though sometimes forgotten, is never really far behind. Yeah. So, the parts that I liked of this book was Jax is a social worker, and she grew up with her sister Lexi, who is basically bipolar, who has manic episodes and depression and the whole like. And Jax has decided she needs to distance herself from Lexi because she always gives in to Lexi. She's always gets what she wants, and she's very spoiled, and she just sucks Jax in to where it makes her life miserable. So in the very beginning of the book, Lexi's trying to call Jax, and she's leaving all these voicemails that are like just crazy, where she's talking out of her head, and Jax doesn't call her back until the next day, doesn't get any answer, and then she finds out that she has drowned in the spring, the natural pool that's in the yard of their grandmother's estate. So, sorry, I gotta get a drink of water, guys. So the what's it called? The spring is a natural spring and is rumored to have all these healing abilities. People come from all over, and it has for a long. They have for a long time, because part of our story is in 1929, and it is the housewife that wants a baby really bad, and her husband takes her to this hotel that is built where the spring is, and someone tells her, oh, the spring has the waters has healing abilities, and if you want to get pregnant, then you need to drink some every day. So she does. She starts drinking it, and she gets pregnant. Now what ensues is that the baby that she has starts getting really sick. Well, what they discover is if she doesn't drink some of the spring water, the healing spring water every day, then she turns blue. She's gonna die. So they actually give it to her every day of her life, because if they don't, then she's gonna die. So then the story springs back to the present, and Jax realizes that Lexi has been doing all this research about the natural pool, and actually other people have drowned in this pool. Now, where the story loses me is that basically it's like a ghost story. So they're saying that they are seeing these people who have drowned in the pool, and they're like, oh, reaching up out of the water, they're like, here, come with me, and all this. And that's kind of where it lost me. I enjoyed parts of the story. I enjoyed the 1929 part of the wife that was wanting to get pregnant, and they were doing like the picnics, with the whole, the community and such. I enjoyed that part of the story. I enjoyed part of it where Jax tells us, her therapist, about growing up with Lexi. I enjoyed a lot of this book, but when it came to the ghost story part, I just wasn't enjoying it. I don't know. It was just too far-fetched for me, that a natural spring, people, little girls actually were drowning in it, and then they were like beckoning to people to come and be part of the pool, type thing. Yeah. And so that's kind of where it lost me, and that's why this book gets 3.5 stars. I don't know. If you like that kind of book, you might like it more than I did, but I'm going to stick with 3.5 stars, and yeah, 3.5 stars. Which is okay. I've been reading so many books right now that are 4.5 and 5-star reads for me, that not a big deal if this one was only 3.5 stars. So if you've read this book, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it. And that's all I got, guys. If you like this video, how about a like? And while you're here, how about a subscribe? Don't forget to check back for more book videos coming up soon. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.